going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opener opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
Yeah, they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Rivers again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Rivers on first down. Throw left side, complete. That's Brown.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
Yeah, just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. This defense for the Steelers, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Off the play fake here. Rivers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Extra point through the snowflakes. Up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble. And you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now Anderson is slow to get up. Staying down after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On play action, Rivers.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Rivers. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Rivers.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And when you think about his performance this year, you have to have nothing but admiration the way that he passed his team into the playoffs. They threw it around so well in the regular season, but in this game, the elements may affect them. I think they'll continue to fling it around until the weather slows them down, and if it doesn't, they'll continue to show the style that they've shown throughout the season.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Throwing on first down, Bradshaw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ward.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
They'll run with Harris. And he'll get this up to about the 40. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out of a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. Two first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, a nice spin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll try the left side. Mitchell. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Harris has it over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Bradshaw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Bradshaw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rivers. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Again, it's Rivers.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 36. He's at the 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Rivers now. That one complete to Horsted. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Now Rivers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Throwing Rivers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Rivers now to throw on first down.
And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell.
That catch good for only a couple. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. To the air again here, Rivers.
He'll check this one down to Gainwell.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
He'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. So you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
On first down, it's Mitchell. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Back to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. Looking to throw. Bradshaw. And hauled in by the tight end Miller. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bengals will take over here first and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Play action now. Rivers. And the catch made by Johnson.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
First down, Rivers.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rivers to throw it. And that is incomplete here.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk...
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. To throw on third down. Bradshaw. Got a man. That's Ward.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back to throw. Bradshaw. Miller with a first down and more. And he'll be taken down at the 26.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the right side, complete to Miller.
7 yards, the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3.
This is Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now James returning.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack this. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. On 3rd down, Rivers. Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here now, Johnny Townsend. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Pulled in at the 24. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Off play action. Bradshaw. It's caught. It's Miller.
They got completion there. That's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
To throw on second down. Bradshaw, able to avoid him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Mitchell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 49 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Right back to him on first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the left side. Mitchell. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. On second down, it's Mitchell. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Now Rivers. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Bengals on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing, Rivers. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
You too.